Hello everyone, this is Atma76X, and today we are going to be playing Conquest Domination on Ziba Tower. Uh, guy's server is, his banner is a chick with two massive tits and some guns. So you rent a server, guys. So yeah, this is my most recent game I played. Actually, I think this is the last game I played a few days ago. I haven't really had a chance to play Battlefield every day like I used to be able to. Yeah, I'm a little rusty at the game, but this is still a pretty decent game overall. I probably would have a higher score at the end of it if I hadn't been trying to unlock the guns, but I am, so. Yeah, normally I would be probably running an assault class on this on these maps. These CQB maps are spectacular for assault. Assault is definitely the best class to play as, especially on hardcore, because being able to heal yourself and revive your teammates is just amazing. But yeah, still talk a little bit about the maps. I really do like all of the newer maps. All of the CQB maps, I like them all. I like some more than others, but overall, I like them, man. I like them all. I don't know. Any of the maps, if they come on, I want to play them. They're cool. It's actually been a while since the game has had a map pack where I actually liked all of the maps. When I think about it, really. Yeah. Like, even back to Karkan, I really didn't like, what is it? Wake Island. I'm not a big fan of Wake Island. I think it's boring. But, yeah, this is a pretty decent game. Using the SG553, because I hadn't used it in a while, and I really like the gun. It's an awesome gun. It has great iron sights. That's something else I like about the newer maps. They actually allow you to use the iron sights in a more legitimate manner, other than just starting off with, I mean, yeah, you start off with the iron sights, but iron sights are good, especially on some of these guns. Like, this gun has amazing iron sights. I don't really need a red dot for it. Not that, not having the red dot, I don't know. It's not like it gives you any advantages or disadvantages. Some people like the red dot for aiming. I really don't need it. Depending on what gun it is. Guys, I don't know how that guy's body went flying like that. What I'm using on this is grip and a suppressor. Probably two of my favorite attachments are the suppressors and the grips, because of the suppressors, if you fire it, no one can see you on the map where you're at, which is nice, unless they spot you. So that's always good, having that little advantage. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Me and my buddy fucking bust that light with my grenade. Me and my buddy both became premium members. I told him, my friend was like, yeah, I'm starting playing again, so I started playing it, and we both got the premium members, and we all just hung out at his house the one day, me and a few other friends. We were just hanging out at his house, we were playing this game all night, and my one friend was just like, as soon as we load up this map, he's like, this house looks like a map, or a house designed by Target or something. Like, it really does. Like, look at all that reds and whites and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, I like this map. Not necessarily my favorite out of the newer map packs, but it's definitely a really good one. It looks cool. I'd have to say my favorite of the CQB maps is Scrapyard. Or Scrap Metal, not Scrapyard. Scrap Metal is just awesome. Definitely has some. Kind of reminds me of like a few different maps from a few different games. Kind of reminds me of a map from like Call of Duty. Kind of like a map from like Halo and shit. It's awesome, and you can go up to the top level and snipe people down there. So I really like that map. This is why having Assault is amazing for these small maps. You get killed, come back to life immediately, and you don't have to worry about vehicles fucking you up. So that's the main thing that always keeps me from playing as an Assault, is the vehicle threat, which is non-existent here. Another nice thing is you can actually use shotguns practically in a practical manner. It's not practical to use a shotgun in any of the other maps other than Operation Metro, really. And when you go inside the radio tower on I forgot what the map is. I think it's Sharkey Peninsula. It's not really practical to use a shotgun unless you're inside a building or in one of these maps. And the shotguns are awesome in this game. They're really good. They're all... I find I can pretty much use any of the shotguns, and I have a blast using them. I think the M1014 and the M880, what is it? The pump action shotgun. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. M870, I think it is. Great shotgun, and you start out with those pretty much. Practically start off the game with them, get extended magazines for them, and yeah, it's awesome. And there are other great shotguns. The gun game mode or gun master mode or whatever the hell it's called is a little bit goofy. I'm not really a big fan of it just because I'm not usually a big fan of game modes like that. Especially if you come in the match late because you get really fucked up starting out with that pistol. But, I mean, it's fine if you want to play it. It seems like it's something that should be free-for-all, but Battlefield is not about free-for-all. It's about team gameplay and all that shit. Even though it seems like they could just very easily make a free-for-all match. I don't know why they don't do it, but, whatever. It's just not how the game is set up. Right here, I should have just shot that guy, but I wanted the tags. And I knew there was another guy over there to the left. I just wanted the knife. It takes me back to my, one of my golden rules is, just shoot, don't knife, because knifing will get you fucking killed. This game is not Call of Duty. I mean, these maps are very similar to Call of Duty. You do not knife as fast as you do in Call of Duty. It's not a one-hit kill. It's a two-hit kill, unless you get them from behind, which is the only time you should be knifing anyway. Especially because I'm using a suppressor, I shouldn't be doing that, but, whatever. It's having fun. God damn, that guy had a G18. One thing I have noticed is I see a lot of people running around with the Battlefield Premium, and a lot of them are newer players, which is really good. It's good that this map packs have actually gotten more people to buy the games. Like, I know they're newer because they have... they're ranked really low. They're like, 20s and 30s, which is good. Actually, I think I've seen like 5s with the premium. I don't know if you can just buy the game out right now with the premium and get guaranteed all the maps. I don't know. You might be able to. That's how I got Bad Company 2, so I do know that Battlefield does do that, or it might be EA. It's probably EA, which is kind of shocking because they're kind of money hogs. But, yeah, I don't think you can do that with... Well, I mean, if you buy Call of Duty, they want you to get their Call of Duty Elite thing. I still haven't played Modern Warfare 3, really. I can't imagine that I will anytime soon. I mean, for me, it's really about just completing the storyline, and I can kind of do without ending the storyline, because I can just end it at Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, because, hey, that game concluded it, and it's a great single-player campaign. It's actually my favorite single-player campaign out of all of first-person shooters I've played. It's the strongest. I like it even better than Black Ops, and I really like Black Ops, don't get me wrong. some people don't like Black Ops. I thought Black Ops was phenomenal, storyline wise. That's actually the reason why I'm going to get Black Ops 2 is for the storyline, believe it or not. But yeah, I think Call of Duty 4 has the best storyline, and I kind of think Modern Warfare 2 botched the story a bit. I was pretty disappointed with it. I mean, I had a load of fun with Modern Warfare 2, don't get me wrong. That was one hell of a game. Didn't start falling off until they started adding more maps, ironically. Just because they had some of the worst map packs ever. And I am sure I've ranted about this before, but just the map packs in Modern Warfare 2, the most disappointing maps ever. I had a few friends over today as we were playing D&D, and one of my friends actually brought up the fact that we were talking about Modern Warfare 2, about the Spec Op missions, and we were talking about how none of the maps from Modern Warfare 2's campaign were in the multiplayer campaign, or in the multiplayer. And in Modern Warfare 1, most of the maps were from the single player campaign, and it's like, why didn't they incorporate it? Like, I'm never gonna forget. Like, because I played the campaign before I actually played the multiplayer all the way through in Modern Warfare 2, and I was just like, oh man, I can't wait to can't wait to play this multiplayer map, the Burger Town, when you have to secure the Burger Town. Like, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to do this. So disappointed not seeing the Burger Town in the map pack, because I didn't look at any of the maps or anything. I just wanted to be surprised, and it's like, it wasn't there. That happens to me once right there. The other times I see these guys, I kill them. Because a lot of people keep spawning underneath there for some reason. What happens when I die a few times in a row, I want to change my guns. I think here I switched to an MP7. And the MP7 is a boss, especially for these maps. I run Torch, Red Dot Sight, and Extended Mags on it. And actually, I even take off the Red Dot Sight eventually, I believe. I don't think I do it in this game, but you don't even need the Red Dot Sight on that gun. Suppressor's good, but really having extended mags on this weapon is awesome. Another great gun that they added was the MP5K, which is just a beast on these maps because it has such a high fire rate and it's really strong. And hey man, it's an MP5. MP5, king of the submachine gun world. I don't care what you say. It's a fantastic gun. I mean, seriously, MP5 has been like the standard in submachine guns for, God, like the last since it came out. Back in, goddamn, I can't remember when it came out. I don't know. I think it was like the late '60s. The MP5 came out. It's been just the standard since then. I mean, yeah, there are technically better submachine guns, but MP5 it's set the bar. Everything is modeled after the MP5. The one thing is, snipers are just so drastically underpowered in this in these matches on these maps. First of all, it's not practical for a sniper to be running around in this kind of environment anyway. I call these the Call of Duty maps, and really in Call of Duty, none of those maps are made for snipers. The most of them aren't. It's not practical for a sniper to be running around close quarter environments with a 40-inch rifle. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, think of it this way. When the Iranian embassy siege, when that happened, SAS dropped in. They're all using MP5s. Can you imagine if some motherfucker drops in there with a bolt-action sniper rifle. That'd be so ridiculous. You just don't do it. You don't see assholes running around just quick-scoping people in real life, just fucking throwing it up really fast, you know? I mean, maybe in World War II or something, but even then they're fucking using, you know, MP40s and, fucking, you know, Thompsons and whatnot. But yeah, it just does, running a sniper is not a good idea. Even with the newer sniper rifle that they added. I mean, you can do it. You can do anything you want to, but it's not really friendly. I don't really think Battlefield 3 is very friendly for snipers anyways, just because they make you so much weaker. There's no way you can guarantee a one-shot kill unless you hit somebody in the head with any of the rifles. But the main reason why that is because they don't actually have a sniper rifle that's like a 50 caliber rifle. They have a bunch of like 7.62 caliber rifles, which I guess in theory you could survive a round if you don't hit them in the right spot. But Jesus Christ, getting shot in the chest with a round like that from, you know, velocities, like from you're lobbing fucking bullets at people. I mean, after so long, the fucking bullet will just split somebody in half. But hey, man, if you get sniper kills in Battlefield, then you know, hey, you're a pretty good shot. Even then, you always have to remember it takes 2 rounds to kill somebody at least. Unless you hit him in the head. If you hit him in the head, you know, it can take 1, 2, like, you know, 2 or 3 shots, depending on what you're using. You just have to be on target. And I very rarely snipe. Then I'm just not quite as good as I used to be. But here I'm sticking to my roots of trying to stick to the edges. You know, one thing I notice I've been doing too much is sprinting too much. Although I am trying to sprint to the objectives and whatnot, you know, you gotta run. But when you're turning corners and stuff, you gotta slow down. You gotta take your time to aim. Instinctive fire can help you, but you gotta place your shots right. And as you can see here, I am, for the most part, sticking to the edges of the maps, you know, kind of running laps around it, but sometimes I do get antsy and run into the middle of the map, just for fun. And surprisingly on this map, it's, I very rarely get shot in the middle of the courtyard. I think most people think it's a bad idea to go out there, because it really is. It's, no man's land. But, you know, sometimes you gotta do it. Also, I'm not sure if in one of their patches they nerfed the damage on rockets or something, but I just feel like I get a lot less kills with the rockets when I feel like I should. But hey, you know, I'm not necessarily complaining. Really, I wouldn't even be using I wouldn't be using the engineer if I wasn't trying to unlock the other guns on this class. You know, engineer, they still have some of the best guns in the game. And the next map packs are gonna be just, you know, full of vehicles. I know the next map pack is gonna be just like old standard Battlefield. It's gonna be tons of vehicles, big ass maps, and that's gonna be really exciting. Can't wait to play that. You know, I'll probably try and get back into sniping and whatnot. The AC-130 is gonna be different. I know that. I thought originally you'd be able to pilot the AC-130. Right there, that's a glitch where you come back to life and the menu is in your way. All you gotta do is pause the game and unpause it. Don't freak out. You're like, oh my god, my menu's in the way. You don't have to play that way, just pause it, unpause it. The game still has bugs, unfortunately. But, you know, I've seen worse games. JNG90 one-shotted. When I do snipe, though, I will say this. I very rarely use a straight pull bolt. Mainly because when you're sniping, Oh, right there, I just jumped on, I just Mario'd a guy. But here, right here, this guy pops out of nowhere. I have no idea where the fuck he was hiding. Ah, bastard. But the straight pole bolt, I hardly ever use that because when you do quickscope, and I'm not saying I'm very good at quickscoping, but I can kind of do it. You don't stay zoomed in. You come in, come out. Usually when I run with a sniper rifle, I have the bipod attached to it, so I go prone or mount my gun, and then that way I can I don't have to hold my breath. But you know, hey, you know, straight pull bolt can be useful. Just it's all on you guys, you know. You have to scope out to pull the bolt back, but you know, whatever. It'd probably be better for these smaller maps if you want to do it. I mean, but if you're using a straight pull bolt on, if you're using a bolt action rifle on these maps, I mean, hey man, go for it, you know. Don't be on my team when you do it though, because that shit's retarded. If you're a sniper, you can't really be playing the game like a sniper. I mean, it's not really made for that. You gotta be up there. You have to be capturing points and stuff. You can't really be sitting back there sniping, because you're not really helping your team out if you do that. But I got lost track of what I was talking about. The AC-130. The AC-130 is not going to be how I originally thought it was going to be. I originally thought, you know, you could spawn in and fly it around, and like you probably have like 8 people. The way it actually works is, much like in Call of Duty, when you call it a UAV, it will just be flying around the map, doing circles around the map, and it will be up to you, to your team, to keep it protected by, you're going to be the gunners. You're going to be the guy shooting missiles, you know, controlling the flares to keep missiles off it and whatnot. Which, it makes sense that it does that, because I can see a lot going wrong with the AC-130 if people are piloting it. As far as from what I saw, like that's what it seems like it's going to be. Is it's going to be circling around the map. I personally will probably be using it as a deploy beacon to get to an objective faster, like I normally do. Honestly, a lot of the times I do just take a plane or a helicopter to get somewhere really fast and bail out of it. So that'll be what I'm using it for. So I'm pretty excited for that. And also, I'm pretty sure they are adding motorcycles still and whatnot to the game. Again, getting revived by my assault class teammates. Pretty soon I do end up switching over to assault class, just because, you know, there's still some good guns for that that can unlock, and it's just better. It really is. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new maps. They look really cool. Can't wait to play it. Hopefully they'll add more camos. I don't know what the deal is with the gun camo, but it seems like only a few of them actually have camo on the guns. Like I know my Scar can, my F2000, but other than that, like I think the Arctic Warfare can put on some skin or camo, but other than that, I really haven't seen much. So I don't know if you guys know anything about that. Let me know, because I am too lazy to fucking Google it. But yeah, I'm liking the game. I might actually play it when I get off here. Play it some more, or I'll play my buddy's PSP, because I'm borrowing his PSP, trying to beat an old game that I meant to play like 4 years ago. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. I might actually play that just to try and beat it, because my goal is to beat that game before Guild Wars 2 comes out, which I brought that up to segue into what's my battle plan. Oh, right here. That was bullshit. I don't care. There's no way a fucking bonsai tree can save you from assault fire. Assault rifle fire, okay? But, no, what I was talking about was, I will have more Battlefield videos for you, don't worry. I will play it again, try and collect more footage. Just rank up because, hey, I'm into the game. But it's starting to get to that time of year where new games are coming out. There will be newer stuff. I was going to show you guys, I was going to make at least one Diablo video, but that game was not good. Not in my opinion, at least. I mean, there are some people that fucking love that game, but I do not. Fucking cord got tangled. Shit. But no, I really didn't. I really didn't care much for Diablo 3. I bought it just to play with one of my friends, and I went over this before. Diablo 3 is passable. It was exactly what I thought it was going to be. I just got it because a lot of my friends got it, and it turned out to be what I thought it was. So, whatever. But games I'm probably going to check out. I have to check out Medal of Honor. Because, hey man, it's looking good. I can definitely rent the game, tell you guys what I think of it. It's looking good. I know I saw a poll where people were saying they're more excited for that than they are Black Ops 2, which I can believe that, I guess. But hey, you gotta remember, Medal of Honor, I mean, they did reboot the series in a way, but that game was just incomplete. It was it wasn't finished. I mean, the biggest problem with that game was the weapon selection was so limited. The multiplayer was okay. It was fine. It was just kind of like a watered down version of right here, the fucking grenades. Like everywhere we go, grenades are just trying to kill us. It's just funny. Go one way, grenades. You run the other way, grenades. It's like, oh no, what do we do? But no, Medal of Honor 1 wasn't really that exciting. Actually, there's only been one good Medal of Honor game, and that was God, I think it was called Allied Assault. I can't remember. The one where you stormed the beaches in Normandy. The one that came out in like '98. Follow that motherfucker to the goddamn bathroom. I knew you were in there, sucker. The one that came out right after Saving Private Ryan. That was the only good Medal of Honor game. But hey, you know what? This one looks good. I know it's going to have the same graphics engine as this game. So hey, I'm gonna give it a try. At least rent it, I promise you that. At the very least. I might buy it. Why not? Gonna have another shooter. Make a few videos on that. I will be getting Call of Duty Black Ops 2, more than likely. And Guild Wars 2. That's gonna be the next game I play. And that's the thing that's exciting me about that game is I'm actually interested in playing it, and I have, I know about 7 people. I know in my immediate group of friends, there's at least 4 or 5 of us getting it, and then their friends are getting it, so we got a good 10 people getting it. So I'm gonna give that a try. I mean, you can't really just try. I mean, you can try it, but it's expensive trying. You got to buy MMOs. And I know half of my fan base is, shooter fans, and the other half are role-playing fans or whatnot. And, hey, you know what? That's how I am. Ever since I was little, I've always been into 2 types of games. And they are kind of different from each other and kind of the same. Shooters and role-playing games. And the better shooters kind of integrate some role-playing aspects to it. I mean, come on, Call of Duty, this game, Battlefield, you level up, you unlock more shit, or you get stronger, technically. Hey, it's role-playing, man. It's a form of it, at least. Not necessarily as hardcore, but hey, I'm a guy, got some very versatile interests, and that's one of them. But yeah, using the Steyr AUG, it's a great gun. I I love the AUG. The AUG is always just an awesome gun. It's actually, I think it's my friend's favorite gun in real life. Just, he's obsessed with the AUG. And goddamn, it just looks so sexy with a M320 grenade launcher attached to it, isn't it? Quick little anecdote. Me and my friends actually recently just went up to Cabela's, and we all bought some guns. Well, not all. Like, I bought a gun, and two of my friends bought guns. And they have this excellent gun library there. You know, they got pretty much any gun you want. But in this gun library, they have all in the same case. They had a Scar L, an ACR, and a fucking Steyr AUG. And goddamn, it was just like, just wanted to fucking get all of them because I love all of those guns. One day I will have one of these guns in real life because they're fucking awesome. I love guns. I love guns. I love swords. I love all sorts of things. I think these days I like guns a little bit more than swords, though. I am legally allowed to carry my gun in concealed carry, which is, it's just something I do. It's an interest I have, and I know I'm always going to be safe because I can carry anywhere that's legal. Maybe one day when I get myself a little webcam or something, I'll show you guys my guns. I got 3 right now. Maybe by then I'll get like another one or something. Right here, bam, bam. One thing you gotta remember is always have to maintain trigger control when you're using any gun in any situation. You always gotta remember to, use burst fire and whatnot. And sometimes it's hard to forget that, sometimes your gross motor skills just kick in and you just fucking hold down the trigger. So, it happens. You're not always on your A game, but, it's a video game, who cares? But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing in the near future is playing, I'll be trying those games. Not promising I'm going to make a video for each and every one of those different games. I can tell you this, I'm definitely buying Call of Duty Black Ops 2 before I get Medal of Honor, but that really depends on if my friends get Black Ops, honestly. It really depends on what my friends get, because I need to play with the games with my friends to make it the most interesting. This is how it is. But, hey, those are the games that I'm most interested in. I'm definitely going to be making Guild Wars videos, and I'm definitely going to be checking out Final Fantasy XIV again when 2.0 hits. I know some of you people are probably like, why the fuck are you messing with that? But hey, you know what? There are some people, a lot of people actually really do like my my Final Fantasy videos, and if the game picks up with what I want it to do, I will be playing that shit. I want to play it. I really, really, really want to play Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm not going to be playing it if I'm not interested in it. I'm probably not making a whole lot of sense to you guys, but if they keep improving the game and making it what it should be, then I will be playing that fucking game. I can guarantee you that. That was sloppy right there. Yeah. Till then, Guild Wars 2. I just have to buy that once, and I can play that forever. I'm never gonna. If they come out with expansion packs, yeah, I can get that. And hey, if that game is the next World of Warcraft or whatever, which it could be, I don't know. If it's as popular as that, then shit, I'll be playing that. If I get hooked into it, I will be playing that. Star Wars, The Old Republic was a letdown, and, maybe Guild Wars has, over the last 2 years, Guild Wars 2 has been at the top of the charts in terms of popularity and just overall hype. And, it's pretty rare for a game to consistently be on the top of the charts for that long. I was looking, Guild Wars 2 was at the top of the charts, 2010, people are so excited for that game. So hey, a lot of people like the original, and I think a big part of it is that it's free to play. So that plays a big part in it. But that's the reason why I'm getting it. That's part of the reason. It makes it really easy to convince people to just buy it once. If you don't like it, you don't have to play anymore. You don't have to pay any monthly fee if it takes you longer to figure out you don't like it. That's the one drawback with MMOs. You can't really you can't rent them. Just running around here reviving people like a boss. But whatever. You don't have to buy any DLC. You have to buy the expansion packs or whatever. But it looks promising. It looks like they'll be able to. You can't really noob tube from this angle. It sucks. I try so often. I have no idea where this guy is. Oh, he's on the ground. I just barely get him. Oh, right there. I remembered my gun went into single shot mode. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm interested in Guild Wars 2. And if Final Fantasy 14 kicks back up, then, I played Final Fantasy 11 since its release in, I believe it was, 2002? I've been playing that game? God damn. How long ago? Was it 2003? I can't remember. Whenever the hell, I remember, I was a freshman in high school when I started playing that game, and I just stopped playing it just 2 years ago. So, I was playing it off and on, I wasn't just playing it straight, but hey, I want to do that again. If you can find a game that can keep you occupied for that long, then that's really good. It really is. Something that can keep you occupied and you really develop a character and get really strong. It's really cool. Especially if you're into role-playing games and stuff. It's like if, you played Call of Duty Modern Warfare for, up until, Modern Warfare 2 came out. You have developed those stats over a nice, juicy career, especially for a game that all you're really doing is multiplayer and shooting. It's really cool. And that's why I like those kind of games, but, that's it. I'll probably have another, video for you guys, sometime next week, of course. But thanks for watching. Not quite my best game, but it's a pretty solid game, considering I was trying to unlock stuff the entire time. Not too bad. So, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Bye.